Hello there, people of YouTube. This is Joltster109, and I am bringing you another Lost reaction. She has read 2 creepypastas that I've been meaning to listen to, and I'm going to start right now. This is Pale Luna. I always forget at the beginning of a video. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, Pale Luna. I have no idea what this is about. None whatsoever. I probably should have went in the description, but because I downloaded the video, I really can't. I don't know what to expect. I only know it's creepypasta. It's not that very long, and then after this, I'm gonna do another one that she's done, and I'm gonna let that come out on Wednesday for you guys, or whenever this comes out. I don't really know, because you never know what trailer might pop up. We don't know. Anyways, let's get a show on the road, shall we? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pale Luna. I'm assuming it has something to do with...
In the last decade and a half, it's become infinitely easier to obtain exactly what you're looking for, by ways of a couple of keystrokes. The internet has made it all too simple to use a computer to change reality. The abundance of information is merely a search engine away, to the point where it's hard to imagine life as any different. Yet, a generation ago, where the words streaming and torrent were meaningless save for the conversations for water, people met face-to-face to conduct software swap parties, trading games, and applications on Sharpie-labeled 5 1/4-inch floppies. Of course, most of the time the meets were a way for frugal, community-minded individuals to trade popular games like King's Quest or Manic Mansion amongst themselves. However, a few early programming talents designed their own computer games to share amongst their circle of acquaintances, who in turn would pass it on, until, if fun and well-designed enough, an independently developed game had its place in a collection of aficionados across the country. Think of it as the 80s equivalent of a virtual video. Pale Luna, on the other hand, was never circulated outside the San Francisco Bay Area. All known copies of it have been long disposed of. All computers that have ever run the game are now debris buried under layers of filth and polyurethane. This fact is attributed by the number of rather abstruse design choices made by the programmer. Pale Luna was a text adventure in the vein of Zork or The Lurking Horror, at a time when said genre was swiftly going out of fashion. Upon booting the program, the player was presented with a screen almost completely blank, except for the text. You are in a dark room. Moonlight shines through the window. There is gold in the corner, along with a shovel and a rope. There is a door to the east. Command? So began the game that one writer for a long out-of-print fanzine decreed as enigmatic, nonsensical, and completely unplayable, as the only commands that the game would accept were pick up gold, pick up shovel, pick up rope, open door, and go east. The player was soon presented with the following: reap your reward. Pale Luna smiles at you. You are in a forest. There is a path to the north, west, and east. Command? What quickly infuriated the few that have played the game was the confusing and buggy nature of the second screen onward. Only one with the directional decisions would be the correct one. For example, on the occasion, a command to go in the direction other than north would lead the system to freezing, requiring the operator to hard reboot the entire computer. Further, any subsequent screens seem to merely repeat the above text, with the difference being only the directions available. Worse still, the standard text adventure commands appeared to be useless. The only accepted non-movement related prompts were use gold, which caused the game to display the message, not here. Using the command use shovel, it brought up not now. And using the command use rope, the text would prompt, you've already used this. Most who played the game processed a couple screens into it before becoming fed up by having to constantly reboot and tossing the disc in disgust, writing off the experience as a shoddy programming farce. However, There was one thing about the world of computers that remains true no matter what era. Some people who use them have way too much time on their hands. A young man by the name of Michael Nevins decided to see if there was more to Pale Luna than what met the eye. 5 hours and 33 screens worth of trial and error and unplugging computer cords later, he finally managed to make the game display different text. The text in the new area read, "Pale Luna smiles wide. There are no paths. Pale Luna smiles wide. The ground is soft. Pale Luna smiles wide. Here." Command? It was another hour still before Nevin stumbled upon the proper combinations of phrases to make the game progress any further. Dig hole. Drop gold. Then fill hole.
This is disconcerting. This is actually kind of creeping me out a little bit.
This caused the screen to display, "Congratulations. 40.24248. -121.4434. Upon which the game ceased to accept commands, requiring the user to reboot one last time. After some deliberation, Nevins came to the conclusion that the numbers referred to the lines of latitude and longitude. The coordinates led to a point in the sprawling forest that dominated the nearby Layson Volcanic Park. Since he possessed more free time than sense, Nevins vowed to see Pale Luna through to its end. The next day, armed with a map, a compass, and a shovel, he navigated the park's trails, noting with amusement how each turn he made corresponded roughly to those he took in-game. Though he initially regretted bringing the cumbersome digging tool on a mere hunch, the path similarities all but confirmed his suspicions that the journey would end with him face to face with the eccentric's buried treasure. Out of breath after a tricky struggle with the coordinates, he was pleasantly surprised by the literal stumble onto a patch of uneven dirt. Shoveling as excitedly as he was, it would be an understatement to say that he was taken aback when his heavy strokes unearthed the badly decomposed head of a blonde-haired little girl.
What?
Nevins promptly reported the situation to the authorities. The girl was identified as Karen Polson, 11, reported as missing to the San Diego Police Department a year and a half prior. Efforts were made to track down the programmer of Pale Luna, but the nearly anonymous gray area in which the software swapping community operated inescapably led to many dead ends. Collectors have been known to offer upwards of 6 figures for an authentic copy of the game. The rest of Karen's body was never found.
Oh. That was a really creepy one. That was a good one. That was a good one. My God. I got chills up my spine. I'm kind of disturbed. Oh my God. The head of a little girl. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm just wondering if that actually works. It's creepy. Okay. Oh, this actually gave me the chills. That was like really disturbing and really freaky and yeesh. Oh man. Okay. I don't know what to say about that, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, that's quite disturbing. Man, I don't know what to say. except that Lost yet again has done a magnificent job on the editing in this, because you know her narrating is always on point, but like I really wasn't expecting to actually see like you know those classic type games or are there games like that anymore? Like at all? I'm pretty sure there are a few, but you know, like classic programming where it has a thing that says da 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 da, and like that, and then you have a command you input, and then it does a thing. That was really fresh, and seeing that in the video. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Goodbye, everybody. Stay tuned for stay tuned for Wednesday. That is a Wednesday. I don't know when this comes out because you never know what might drop. I'm feeling something might drop soon. I just don't know what. But stay tuned for the next creepypasta, which is if I can remember what it was. It was. Ooh, why you can't talk to the dead. Stay tuned for that one. Goodbye, everybody.